don't usually do nothing. And I think that's one of my problems. So I think on my rest days, I'm going to start at least doing a little bit of stuff, especially my cardio.
Okay. So, okay, going back to the question, do you believe in rest days? You're saying that, yes, you do, because the body needs to break itself. It needs to recover from breaking itself down. But you also feel like you shouldn't just be doing nothing.
Yes.
Why do you feel like you shouldn't be doing nothing? Like, why do you feel like a person can't just sit down and rest?
I'm not saying you can't just sit down and rest, but like I'm just used to not doing nothing at all on my rest days. Like my off days from work, I just sit and chill or do like housework, and that's it.
Okay.
When I go back to start working out on my workout day, it feels like it's a little too much. So that's why.
Okay. I love that. Thank you for saying that. I'm gonna come back to some of the things you're saying, but I love, Shirley, I love what you just said. You just actually made a really good point. Before we continue, we got Larissa in the house. What's going on, lady?
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Sorry, guys. I'm a bit late. I just got back from the gym.
No, you're all good. Let's go.
Hey, Larissa.
Let's go.
Giselle.
Hi. He's just jealous.
Yeah.
Jealous. I got Shirley. And I got men. I'm fine. Shirley, I got you, right?
I got Marquita.
Oh, yeah. Marquita ain't even in the private group. Like, no.
That's what makes it better. She's in the public group. Oh, yeah. Let's talk about it. I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
It's all. I know. But I love it. We lost Mars for a second, but he just hopped back in. All right, cool. But Larissa, how's everything going with you? You okay?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro. You went out for a quick second, but cool. Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I wasn't lagging. It was just the screen was frozen. But yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're a little choppy. You're chopping up a little bit. Okay, but yeah,
man, that's that dumb Wi-Fi, man.
No, you're good, bro. You're good. No problem. Just doing check-ins. Larissa just hopped in here. So again, we so happy to see your face. Larissa, we're gonna get to you. We're gonna get to you. I wanted to jump back over to who was on? It was Shirley that just answered the question. Actually, before we move on to the actual topic, Larissa, how has your fitness journey, your fitness goals been for the week, and what were those goals? Because we just got off that, so I'm sorry.
Mine was sleep, 1200 calorie deficit, intermittent fasting, and water. I think the only thing is the sleep.
Cool.
I'm working on it, but first of all, Trey, we all know. Like, I just had some personal stuff. That's why I didn't get like the full 7-8 hours sleep. But still had to, keep grinding and stuff. I've hit most of my goals. I think I've lost about 3 kgs this week, which is good. I don't know what that's pounds, like 6.
Wow. Yeah, like 6.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's really good. Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's going good.
That is super awesome. No, that's awesome. That's awesome. Now you said that you lack sleep, but you still got the workout in.
Yeah.
And Giselle ain't gonna say nothing about that. All right, cool. All right.
I'm not gonna interrupt her. So I was waiting,
Yeah, Trey, stop instigating, bro. What's wrong with you?
Oh, Mars. Now y'all got Mars. Come on.
Instigating, bro. Like,
yo, all right, man. Look, but I love that you were transparent, Larissa. I love it. And we got Art in here. Come on, it's 7 of us. Yo, we are right today.
And then Trey, you instigating already, bro? I just got in here, bro.
Art,
everybody just slammed Trey, bro. L Mans, bro. Like, come on.
What didn't Mars have my back earlier? Did he?
Yeah, bro. I switched up. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
But I'm back. What's going on? Huh? Yeah, bro. But actually, never mind. Trey, never mind. Or it is men's health. What is it? Men's
mental
awareness.
Exactly.
Yeah. It gets overshadowed by Pride Month, anyways. But it's okay. We'll talk about that later.
Hey, that's a whole deep topic.
Yes, it is a deep dive. That's a whole nother podcast topic.
But no, I'm glad that you brought that up too. Mental health is definitely something I want to make sure I check in on. Giselle, shout out to Giselle. She actually told me to mention that in the group. I think that was you, G. Yeah, I appreciate that.
You know what's crazy, Trey? I'm a man, and I didn't even know that that was this month until someone had told me.
Same.
It's bro, I did not know at all. And you know how sometimes there'll be months where you be like, okay, Autism Awareness Month, Black History Month and stuff. But it's sometimes they add new stuff, and I'm like, okay, was this just added or was it always a thing? Because if it was always a thing, then that's actually bad. Because then society's bro, they never uplift us. But it's okay, bro.
Oh, that's good.
Well, it's not okay, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's not exactly. It's not okay. But I'm glad you brought it up. I truly appreciate that, Mars, bro. Again, guys, Mars is the newest member. Larissa, Mars, she was talking about your energy so much in the comments.
Yes.
She loved your energy.
Hey gang, I'm right here with you. Wait, and TikTok, she's talking about IG.
Say it again.
I'm talking about Larissa. Is that how you say your name? Larissa, right?
Yeah, Larissa.
Were you talking about TikTok or are you talking about IG or the YouTube videos?
The snippet. She was talking about the snippet that she saw that I had posted, which it was the snippet of you. But it was on IG.
Did you ever make that motivational one? I didn't see it.
No, it was on IG.
Yeah. I'm saying, did you do did you do a snippet of the motivational one that you was talking about?
No. It was a snippet of the I think it was a snippet of the chips when you held the bag up. When you were telling us pretty much how you were yeah, it was that one. When you held the bag up.
Make that clip, though. You know what I'm talking about? The trend where I was talking about you're passionate and stuff.
I do remember that, bro. You know what? Remind me to get that with the computer science, the degree and stuff. What you had said.
Yeah.
Remember for sure. Yeah, remind me of that. I actually really want to do that as well. But again, before we continue too, I want to add Art in here, man. Get him in here. So Art, bro, how's everything been? Your fitness goals for the week, man. Did you hit them? How's everything been, bro?
Same old, man. Just same stuff, different day. Just setting goals and smashing goals. I love it. I'm down another 1.3 pounds, just right on top of it, right on point. I think I'm pretty much where I'm at, where I want it to be already. Wow. So just gonna keep on grinding. I still got another 3 more months of just straight shredding. Yeah, it's gonna get tough, but you know what I'm saying? I got the Fit Fam here to have my back.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Yeah. Wow, bro.
Yeah. Other than that, just smashing them.
You looking good, bro. You looking good, man. Like again, man. You looking good. You're showing out right now, Art. You're showing out right now, bro.
It was funny because I literally after I worked out this morning, I had an early morning. I trained with somebody, and then after that, man, I got home and then, dude, literally, couch potato, 6 hours straight of just flipping through. Don't get me wrong, I still kept my nutrition in check, but I looked at my steps because I went to go log something on my meals. And then I looked at my steps and I was like, holy shit, man, I only took 1,000 steps. So I actually went to the gym and then got up to my step count up to 6K. So that's why I was a little late. So
no, you're all good, bro. But today, actually, I was so happy you joined in because I think you're gonna love the topic. The topic for today is rest days. We're talking about rest days. You're actually a really big influence on this because you've been mentioning active rest day. You've been mentioning active rest day constantly, and I've been talking to people like Larissa, who's been working out 4 times a day. That happened at least once. We talked about it in the DMs, and I was like, hold on now. So, I really just thought that talking about rest days would be a really good topic to bring us into the perspective of, is it important? Is it something we need? Can you overtrain? Is that something that happens? So, because I even know people who say that you can't overtrain. So I really want to dive into that. Shirley just took it off. She started it off. The question again was, do you believe in rest days? Why or why not? Shirley hit it off. I want the ladies to go first. We kind of getting a really,
for sure.
Yeah, we're getting a really big. It's growing. I know y'all see this. It's growing. So I want to make sure that we put y'all ladies first. Again, that's a morale I have. So I want to make sure I coordinate that in the group. And so, but again, Art and Mars, I'm gonna get to y'all to it as well. But Shirley took it off. So if anybody else want to start it off, man, with do you believe in rest days? Why or why not? Giselle, Larissa, MayMay, you can take it. Oh, MayMay, you're muted.
Go ahead, Larissa. I was gonna say I'll pick for y'all.
So, well, damn.
He ready.
MayMay, language.
Bro, I know this man ain't
right. He ain't talking.
Hey, Trey, shut up. All right.
But what you call it? What about rest days? My bad.
No, you're fine. Do you believe in?
She's not even listening, bro.
Nah, she good.
Sorry, I'm doing laundry. So like, yeah.
No, you're all good. No problem. But do you believe in rest days? Why or why not?
It depends on the month that I'm having. Like,
okay.
Today was actually a rest day for me. I'm gonna go running. Like, I'm gonna go do like at least a mile or two.
Wow.
I don't like to not do anything. If I'm not hitting the gym, I want to go out for a run. Because trust me, if I like do not sit there and do something active, I'm never gonna go back to it. Like, so I gotta go and do something active. And
you sound like Shirley.
So I don't have to lift, but I would just go to downtown, walk around or something, or go for.
Wow, yeah, you go downtown and walk around and stuff.
So night runs is becoming my thing now.
Yeah.
So.
Wow, but be safe.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Trying to give me something, but yeah.
Trying to get you something. What you talking about? What's going on? What is MayMay doing?
I got a little pepper spray, but I feel like that's not okay.
Look at Art. You got Art looking, man. Look,
what MayMay talking about over here?
No, I'm talking about going out runs, like night runs and stuff. So yeah, like I got a little pepper spray, and I'm thinking about like getting a little, sniper or something. But,
a sniper.
But yeah, like it's becoming my thing.
I love that.
It's becoming my thing, especially doing it at nighttime.
Ooh, that's good. That is good. I'm coming back to you on that. Hold the detail of how your rest day looks. I want to know more. But thank you for that. Thank you for answering that. Thank you so much. Giselle and Larissa. Either one.
Okay, I'll go first. Yeah, rest days are very important. I love rest days, definitely need it. Reason why is like your nervous system needs that rest. So a lot of times it's like I feel like people always think about like, needing to like burn calories and do that and all that. Well, you burn calories all day no matter like what you're doing. But of course, yeah, if you run, you're gonna burn more. But like you're always burning calories, so that's a given. It's not like you're not burning calories. Yeah. But another thing too is like your nervous system really needs that break because you're constantly stimulating your nervous system when you're exercising. So that's why there is such thing as overtraining. When you overstimulate, you're gonna start to experience issues. But that's overtraining. But for rest days, yeah, of course, they're very important. Yeah.
I love that. I love it.
No question. What's your definition on overtraining? Like,
so there's something called overtraining syndrome.
Wait. No. You can't. She can't answer it yet because that's one of my questions. That's one of my questions.
Yeah, bro. Maybe I was trying to steal the show. Like, sit back there. Like,
no. That's a dope. That's yo, Marsh. Yo, no. But that's good though.
No.
Yeah, and Giselle, I don't mean to cut you off.
I'm sorry that my light is just so bright.
Hey. She right. Cause she feeling it. Hey, MayMay got her own podcast. She feels it. She know what it is. Like, and that's a great question. That's exactly what I'm going to answer. But I want everyone to answer that. So that's why I'm like, when we dive into that question, I know it's gonna start running juices, and I know Art want to answer. So I love the question, but I'm gonna come back to it if that's okay, MayMay.
So he just told you to put your hand down.
Nah,
I'm joking.
nah. But again, if you want to answer it right now, Giselle or MayMay, if y'all kind of want that, I want it to flow too. So if y'all want that heated one-on-one right now, then go ahead by any means. So it's up to you.
It's up to her.
It's up to you, G. If you want to answer right now,
I don't know. You just said you want to wait.
No,
So
I wanted to ask because sorry. No, I wanted to ask because I was listening to last week's video.
Yeah.
And there was something that
you wasn't there, right? You wasn't there, right?
Yeah, I wasn't there.
Yeah. Cool.
And then
make sure everybody knows you wasn't there.
Something that Art said really like got my attention.
Yeah.
And I was guilty of it. So I'm like, let me ask this question. But
that's what I'm saying. It was a snippet. I know. I already know. I know where we're going. That's
why it was the whole video.
It was the whole video. It was, but Art kept stressing active rest day. He kept stressing that. You're right. Yeah. And I love the fact that you watched the videos. That's so dope.
Because it was funny.
Oh, it was Mars
was going at it.
Mars was in it, man. That's why it was funny. I'm telling you, Mars was in it.
Yeah, man. I bring the comic relief, the comedic relief to the group, man. For sure.
I'll give you the credit for that one.
Yeah, whatever. You didn't even show up. I don't need credit. I don't need your bonus points. We're not on speaking.
I love it. All right, so then.
What?
Mars, you breaking up?
Also,
yeah. You breaking up, man. It's breaking up bad, actually.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Real bad.
Leave alone, man. but no.
He said he's gonna call his mom.
Oh, he's jumping off and jumping back. Yeah. So Giselle, you hit it. You hit the point off. And again, maybe that was a great question, but I'm gonna jump back to it. I want to make sure I get everybody. So Larissa, you now. Spotlight's on you.
What was the question?
Let me see. Do you believe in rest days? Why or why not?
No.
No, come on. I want to hear this. Come on.
Listen, for me, if I take a rest day, I take the whole month off. So for me, I have to keep momentum going. Obviously, I want to get to a point where like it's routine, where I can take a rest day and then the next day just get back into it. But right now, I can't. Like I just mentally, like I can't. And it also helps with my mental health as well. And the other reason why I train like 4 times that day,
come on.
Was I was really stressed at work. So I trained in the morning, and then during the day it just got like really chaotic. And so for me, I've swapped training instead of like eating crap. And so on my lunch break, I just went and trained, and I just did cardio, and then I did a double sesh after work. So I guess it just depends on everyone and where they're at in their fitness journey and what works for them. Like what works for me obviously doesn't work for everyone. Like when I first started my weight loss journey, when I was at my biggest, obviously I had to take rest days because like my body was just like sore. Like obviously when you're like morbidly obese and you're trying to train and things like that, it's hard to get back into it when everything's just sore. So I've kind of gotten to a point where I've gotten like a good routine and good momentum. And I just feel like if I took like a rest, but like the other day I did take an active rest day. I was telling Trey, because my body was a bit sore. And I know it's because that day I did it 4 times. Can you see me?
Yeah.
But yeah, unpopular opinion, I guess.
No, I get you. I want to hear. Does anybody have anything they want to say? Again, maybe
I really love her answer though.
Yeah,
like,
go ahead.
That's me. I can relate to that because if I take one day off, it's like no, I'm not going back to that gym. I'm sorry, I'm just not.
Wow.
That's why it's crazy. That's why it's like I gotta be doing something, and then also mental health. If you're living up with my parents, you're gonna want to go to that gym. So it's just
Wow. So no rest day, Larissa and MayMay. No rest.
I guess I'll butt in because one point in my life I was fat, or I was just obese, or I just wouldn't take care of myself. So I would say that when it comes to rest days, I just feel like if you automatically say your rest days are your cheat days, then you're probably not working out for real. Like, how people have cheat days or whatever, like that's cool. But every time when you rest, you also still want to be in a calorie deficit. All because it's your rest day doesn't mean your diet gets fucked up too. Like, all because your body is sore. Yeah, I understand that. Like, when you get to a point, like probably Art and me, you'd be like, no, like, the pain is what you love. At one point, you're gonna love the pain, and at the beginning, it sucks. Like when you like, at least you worked out good because like your legs are sore, your biceps, whatever it is. But just make sure your rest days, you don't lose all your progress that you've done in the week, and that's what I used to do. So that's what I'll do.
But you know what? Speaking of sore, they said that just because you're sore does not mean nothing. I watch a lot of TikTok videos. They be like,
English. What does that even mean?
I don't know, but they were like, just because you're sore does not mean you had a great workout or something like that.
I mean, that could be true because beginners automatically are going to be sore if you don't work out like a muscle for a long time. So, like, let's just say if I'm still in the gym, but I'm literally only working upper body, like 2 months later or 3 months later, if I say, oh, let's decide to leg press, I'm obviously going to lose my muscle mass in my legs, and I'm still going to be like, oh, this junk is like heavier than it used to be. So that can be true, but at the same time, if we're talking about if you're consistent or you're at least going 3 or 4 times a week and you take rest days, your rest days shouldn't be cheat days. That's how I feel.
Wow. It's a good point. Again, I want to capture everybody's perspective. All right. No, I'm sorry, Mars. That was really good. Yeah. I love the point you brought in. But all right, I want to hear from you, man. I know we haven't got to you yet, so again, I want to hear your perspective as well, because again, this topic was sparked from a lot of what you were saying.
Rest days. I would really say they are important because even it don't matter how hard you train or what you do, the body still needs a break. But definitely I can understand where MayMay's come from, and I could definitely understand where Larissa's coming from also. If it's gonna cause you, when you're gonna have a rest day, not to go back, or you're just gonna lose motivation, or you're gonna lose the momentum, definitely by all means keep your ass in there, because you don't want that. If you only know you, and if you know that you don't hit that gym that day, I would take it light. I wouldn't go as heavy. I would definitely kick the reps up higher, lower the weight. Definitely just hit the treadmill or just something just to get you in there, and hell, work on obliques and the abs. Have the core. You don't have to do resistance training every time you're in there to not, still get a very good workout or anything. But like for me, in my personal opinion, and where I'm at in my journey, I have 2 of them, but I have 2 rest days, 2 active rest days, which are Mondays and Fridays. I definitely still, just like how Mara said, like of course I don't go overboard on my nutrition. But I definitely take those active rest days. I go in, I get 30 minutes on the treadmill, and that's the day I work my core. I really don't put into my core in none of my workout routines, not on my push, pull, legs, upper or lower body day. I specifically save the core for when I'm doing cardio, just for 30 minutes. And then only reason why is because you get a lot of core work if you're doing the right compound exercises. Your core gets worked in a lot of the exercises. So that's why I don't incorporate them on my lift days, but on my active rest days, I will throw in 3 of them at least. But for me, that rest days are important though. If that muscle's too sore to go in there to grind, you don't want to cause no damage and put yourself out for 3 weeks or 3 months even, just because that muscle was already depleted and it needs to recover just like any other muscle. You gotta feed that muscle, make it grow, and then let it recover.
And then also I want to pitch on what Art was saying, because I know he mentioned it a little bit. I used to think this way, and I don't know if any of y'all still do, but like when it comes to like working out and cheat days / rest days or whatever, or even when you're just working out that day, I used to think like I knew what was right. Like I knew I was supposed to be eating healthier and stuff if I wanted like results faster. But at the same time, I used to think like, oh, I can just reward myself. Like I worked out, so I can eat a bag of chips now. Oh, I worked out, so I can eat like a cheeseburger or something. Like you can't think that way, because then you're literally going to be either sloppier or you're just going to put on more weight. Because even when you're working out, you're going to put on muscle mass, and muscle's heavier than than fat anyway. So it's like, if you see the number go up, don't be like shocked, because you're like actually building muscle. But at the same time, you can't think how I used to think. Like you can just like eat however when you work out. Not gonna work. I tried it.
Wow.
No, that's a big negative. Like even for a newbie, a novice, or anybody just coming in the game, even for me, even myself, you know what I mean? I don't believe in cheat days, and I don't believe in cheat, just cheat days in general. Just like how Mar said, that shit could ruin your whole entire progress. And then one thing, what got hit to me, I got to ask a question today too. They're like, hey man, what do you think about, because I've been doing this, I've been noticing all the calories I burn through when I work out. He said, do I subtract that from my macros, or because if I burn, my watch says I burn 485 calories, so I'm gonna ingest another 400. I said, bro, don't ever count the calories you burn. That's setting yourself up for disaster. Stick to the game plan, hit your set macros. That's it. Wow. Don't worry about the other stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, definitely. It's kind of crazy out there, like because the cheat meal or a cheat day, I just don't believe in it myself.
Wow. What?
I wouldn't go that far. I believe in the cheat day. I'm still, I'm kind of novice, but I'll get to that point where I go cold turkey like him.
Well, look,
because that's unhealthy. Not having.
I'm just living my life, man.
No, I hear you.
Having a cheat day is unhealthy, though.
But see, what I could tell you is, what if I was to tell you about this, that there is no other. You don't have to have a cheat day or a cheat meal. How about if I was to tell you, you could fit anything you want into your calorie deficit? Now that's a different story. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like, that's why I don't believe in cheat meals. That's what I try to teach my clients, that when they decide to have something like this, hey, work it into your calorie deficit. Don't just be eating this. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna cheat on this and I'm gonna have this meal. Plan ahead, because you knew you were gonna have that bad meal. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. Like, fit that in your calorie deficit, and you wouldn't have to worry about a cheat meal or a cheat day, because you could treat yourself whenever you want if you know how to count your macros.
So you're telling me that I can have fried chicken every day?
I ain't saying
no, he didn't say that. MayMay listed, bro. MayMay listed.
You said work into it. I'm working into
it. Because there's all the uncertainty of on fried chicken, that your macros are not going to be 100%, because the oil you're frying it in, you know what I mean? I would not, to me, I love fried chicken. I love fried food. I haven't had it in a year and a half, because ever since I got serious. Well, it's just because that's how bad I wanted my fitness goals.
And that's great.
You know what I mean? That's how bad I wanted my fitness goals. I still haven't touched nothing fried, just because of the simple fact that the fat in it. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just bad for the body. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just horrible for the body.
Maybe black dudes just love fried chicken.
I'm not saying you can't enjoy chicken. Yeah, I'm not saying you can't enjoy it. Like, what I'm saying is, boy, if you're thinking about having a meal like that, there's 10 days out of the week, 3 meals a day. That's 30 meals in 1 week. Eat 29 good meals, and then actually treat yourself on something, and it will not affect your weight loss journey. A lot of people don't understand that either, though, too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I love this. Again, not to cut anybody off, but I want to keep moving. Because there's other questions
I can go on that one.
No. What you're doing is giving me more topics. Like, I literally just thought of more topics for next. Like, I love hearing this. I love hearing. Mars just said some real good. All y'all are saying some really good stuff. But I want to make sure I'm hitting everybody and hitting every question, because we're growing. Y'all see this, and the input is amazing. Let me just say that right quick. It's amazing. I love this. But Shirley, we heading back to you. You've been a little quiet for a little bit, so let's come on back to you right quick. Okay. What does a rest day look like to Shirley? I want to go a little deeper into that a little bit. So what does that look like for you?
Usually on my rest days are lazy, to be honest.
Okay.
My off days from work, I just do light housework and run after my 2-year-old. But I find that's what makes me not want to work out on the days I'm supposed to. So I think I really do want to start doing something more active on my off days, especially at least getting my cardio in.
Love that. I love that.
Go to the park with your son. You can do
Well,
that.
I just found out that where I'm at, like maybe 5 minutes away, they open up like a fitness center.
Let's go.
So I'm thinking about going check it out. I think that would be one of my goals for this week coming, to go check it out and see what it's about.